Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
6:30. Inside.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
It's his running back. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, Warren. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the gun, into Gainwell. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rodgers here from the gun. Completes a DK Metcalf. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, big 20 steps.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Again, Rodgers. Jump off caught by his back. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
258, 630.
Rogers here off the play action. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. Pat Fryer mute the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Boy, it was in close, but the point after does go through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs to get his first look on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make...
It's a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Rogers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. Warren running between the tackles. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Rogers. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. To make in that spot to move the chains.
The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. They've got first down from the 31.
43 rail. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. Forced out to his right. Kraft has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
To kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
First down, Rodgers. He's got it at the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Dak ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it's second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
And downfield, he's got it. So that stops. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Ready? They've got first down from the 31. Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
Here, ready.
Back to the air, Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. McManus sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. 10 flat. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready. 45. Wide. Cut.
Once more, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Stick it in the air. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Black shot. Hut. Blue 32. Blaster 6. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Set, ready.
Throwing again. Love. Chased out to his right. That's into the hands of Dobbs. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Yes, ready.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw caught by his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I'll tell you what, kid, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's going to be brought down over the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
319!
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
50!
Back to throw it. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
319!
They'll run. It's Warren. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Back-to-back stands from this front. No gain on the play brings up 4th and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 4. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
15.
Desperation time here. And to force it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Packers make the play that should win them this game.
It's a turnover on downs.
Ready up.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40.
We're going to pass it here. Flush out now to his left. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Steelers calling their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Green Jack. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep this time. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue 32. Ready.
Looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well